As per YouTube's community guidelines states, these videos are for a 21-year-old audience and above. If you're underage, politely just go away.
Okay, I am very excited to introduce my guest today, Prempavee, all the way from Thailand. I'm going to try and say it again. Sawadee Club.
สวัสดีค่ะ
See, I can't get it. I tried before. I'm really excited because I've seen. Well, I first seen you on obviously Strain Hunters. Everybody's seen that, but after looking at all the things you do online, it's very impressive. And you're not just promoting cannabis, but you're promoting a lot of issues in society as well, which is great to see. I'll start with my first question. What is your background in cannabis, and what led you to opening your farm? Like, where did you begin?
When I begin the year of Thailand 2565 that time, but I think in English maybe 2020 or maybe
6 years.
22,
Okay. Yeah.
maybe around that year.
Yeah.
I start that year and I learn everything with my husband. We learn from internet maybe 3 and 4 days, and later after that, I go around my area because I hear from somebody, they say they make the group about gansha for grow gansha that year, and I go to visit them and speak with them.
Yeah.
Also I go around Nakhon Phanom and go with them and start to learn, and after that I come back to my farm and I grow gansha.
Yeah. And I think you're very lucky. Were you born in Nakhon Phanom, or did you move there when you opened your farm, or were you already living there?
I born in Nakhon Phanom here, but I grow up in the village, but
Yeah.
the village near my farm only around 300 meters,
Oh, wow. Because I spoke to a lot of people in Thailand, and they said your village is very important for a lot of genetics in Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people now want to move to hybrid, polyhybrid all the time, but Thailand has beautiful landrace.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think not only for make money very easy, you have to grow like Phalang gansha, but I want protect landless from Thailand.
Yeah.
Why I go to the farm and check with them and try to do something for people Thai understand you don't grow only Thailand less. If you want make money, you have to do, but not same time, you can grow gansha from Phalang. Don't make same time. I tell them always when I go outside speak with them.
Yeah.
You can brand rate also Phalang, but you don't grow same time.
Yeah.
If time they mix, you lost landless from Thai. I don't want to lost. we don't want I want them protect Thai gansha.
Yeah, it's very important because I think the older generations that went and got all the landrace strains, they went and made all the heirloom strains that are famous, you know, like Northern Lights and White Widow and all those ones like that. But now, today, with cannabis, it's very hard to follow genetics because everybody crosses everything quickly, you know? They don't,
Yes.
there's no pure strains. So it's really good to see. I really want to go over to Thailand to see it in person because you know in my country in Australia
Mm.
that there is a couple of heirloom. There's no landrace. People might say, "Oh, there's one or two." There's nothing over here. Everybody hybrid, polyhybrid, which is fine, but we need to protect landrace strains. It's very important. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so how so cannabis has been legal now, I think, what, 6, 7 years in Thailand?
Maybe for 5 year.
Yeah,
5 year now. Uh,
yeah. So, did you have anything to do with cannabis before it was legalized? Um, or you always wanting to do it and was just waiting for something, you know, like this? Or,
or before I here we make only rice and vegetable.
yeah.
No gansha.
And with rice and vegetables, is ganja a more profitable crop to grow for a farmer, or
Because a long time ago we have problem with USA.
yeah,
They don't want Thai people grow gansha and they stop, and police come to check area in Thailand don't have to grow gansha anymore,
yeah,
and long time ago we stop, and 2565 that year we begin again, start again, and that time
yeah.
I I come to learn about gansha or cannabis. I learn again.
That would have been hard for a lot of farmers because you know you put a lot of money into your crop and then the police come and tell you can't. You know, it's very hard. Um, how do you feel now with cannabis being legal in Thailand? Do you think it's affected people like you in a good way or a bad way? Is it very expensive for you with taxes and things like that?
If from the begin not expensive I can pay, but small farmer they think they don't want pay even cheap, because same vegetable or rice they can go like that, but
Yeah,
why they have to pay, and then for them expensive. For me it's okay. In Thai they say pan puat, not like the law about in Thailand not
yeah.
same, because up and down up and down like this. I cannot say the truth because sometimes they change.
Yeah, I think it's like that in a lot of countries like America now. They're changing a lot of the laws and not a lot of
Yes.
people know what's happening, you know. I think because it's new for everybody, you know.
Mm.
And so when, like I was saying before, your village and places like Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai. Can you explain to people why they are so important for cannabis?
Because Chiang Mai and Isan we grow land race more than south or center of Thailand,
Yeah, and it's interesting because when I seen you on Strain Hunters. You know, there were farmers that were growing 50 year. You know, they were
Yes.
growing same strain, which is amazing.
Also, about the weather around Nakhon Phanom, Sakol Nakhon, Mukdahan. The weather for grow gansha very good, and we get high THC. We get high quality of gansha. Only this area. Also, some area in north of Thailand. You know, if you go to south, not easy because the weather not same Isan and the north.
Oh yeah, that's another thing because a lot of landrace strains, some aren't high THC. But I have seen actually I was looking on your website and a few of them are very high THC for landrace. Even the heirloom ones. Um, all right, I'll ask you a question not about cannabis. Who or what are your inspirations in life? That could be in life in general or your career.
Who inspires you for your life and career with ganja?
I can say. uh, when I start to learn about gansha, I don't know a lot of things about gansha, and when after I start, uh, saw movie on Stain Hunter.
Yeah, yeah,
Also another people, but Stain Hunter so many episode. I can learn from them something.
yeah, yeah. I think they're amazing. The sacrifices they've made, going to the places all over the world. And have you heard of for me my biggest? Have you heard of Jorge Cervantes?
Mhm.
Who?
Jorge Cervantes.
Cervantes, yes, but probably Prempavee she don't.
When I was young, I used to watch his video. He used to teach how to grow cannabis and everything. And what is your inspiration outside without cannabis in your life? What makes you happy?
Um, when after I learned everything and I saw my gansha grow very well,
Huh?
and from I grow and I see them every day, and they grow really fast. Also, I make me proud of my friend. Really
Yeah,
proud of because them grow and them really beautiful. And make me happy. Only just grow make me happy also, and also when you make some business with this brand make you happy,
yeah,
even not I don't get rich, but I don't poor. This
yeah,
really happy, make me happy.
yeah. I think every year when you grow, you get better and better, and your trees will get bigger and healthier. And but now some of the plants I've seen online, they're not plants, they're trees. They're huge. You know, I think one of
you
them was
you you can learn from the beginning. You learn everything about natural, because here we use only natural, we don't use chemi.
yeah, yeah.
If
I,
you
that's what I was
make
going to ask you. So when you say natural or organic or anything like that, do you mean you give zero fertilizer, or do you give organic fertilizer, or how do you feed your plants?
the soil from right field. Also we buy from company, they make uh baby plant. We
Yeah,
buy a little bit, not a lot, and we mix with I have the leaf
Yeah,
from the tree.
yeah.
I mix with the when you cooking everything you don't eat, we mix with this.
Compost. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah,
make like this compost.
yeah.
Every year for my beginner to grow gansha, I make every year for my gansha. Also, I buy poo chicken, cow, and buffalo. Put in the right field.
Ah, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Have you heard of J Dam or Korean natural farming? Have you heard of them? They make organic fertilizer for your soil out of waste. It's completely waste.
I do um because I learned from this man Japanese. I, ma his name not easy to say. Mafuoko something. His name. Him usually organic. Him get the seed every seed like a fruit, the tree, some more. Him throw in the right field and everything grow. And I saw video of him and I try to do same him.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah.
The name is Masanobu Fukuoka.
Masanobu
Masano
Fugo.
Fukuoka. He's the founder of the natural farming. He's a Japanese.
Japanese.
Ah, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Him professional about this to do natural
Yeah,
organic.
I've grown organic, but I haven't done the natural farming yet. But I'm very excited to. I've bought a couple of books, but I have to actually find time to read them. um, so with have you
Is
found?
it
Oh,
is
sorry.
sorry, I think natural farming is more a philosophy than a real set of technique. This is my personal opinion. I wanted to say
Yeah,
because of
yeah,
this
yeah,
person.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, you're totally right. And there's not one way of doing it either. There's so many different ways. Um, what I was talking about earlier with J Dam, I think that was adapted from Korean natural farming, and Korean natural farming was adopted from Japanese natural farming, and everyone has their ways of doing things, but the end results are amazing. Your guys' plants are beautiful. I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head. The black. I was talking to a friend about the black mango. It looks like a beautiful plant. Um, and what else is there? The tiger tail, squirrel tail, the landrace. They look beautiful. But so you're very much so it's good. So you've been educated. You've had people advise you, and you've taken it from what local farmers and people who are very educated, and you put it all together.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. um, so do you think many farmers in your village and in say Chiang Mai or anywhere else do they make an effort to preserve your strains, or are people slowly becoming more modern?
Chiang Mai far from Nakhon Phanom, maybe 12 hours.
Yeah, yeah,
And my area, people Thai call Isan. And we have to protect Gansha lilies in Thai, and I want help also them for the market.
yeah, yeah. And is Thailand able, because it's legal in Thailand, are they able to help other places like Laos or Vietnam land race? Can they bring that back to Thailand?
Yes, I saw some fan of me. They grow from seed from Vietnam. They
Yeah,
grow really well.
yeah, that's good. So I think you've probably been asked this question 1,000 times. What is your favorite land race?
Here, Mae Khong Classic.
Yeah, Mekong.
Yes,
Yeah,
Mae Khong Classic.
I'm gonna have
Mae
to.
Khong Classic. From like a hang kalok, but long time ago, I buy from people very own. I buy the seed from this family,
Yeah,
and I bring to my farm and grow. And this very good quality. The first time we go in my my farm,
yeah,
we try to bring the flower go to test with some machine for test THC.
yeah.
The owner of the machine, he say, wow, this first time Thailand is get really high THC, about 16 to 19 THC
That's
percent.
good. That's
Yes,
good.
that time. And then we bring back, we change the name,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Nephone Classic, from the this really own Gansha.
Yes, we changed the name because the truth is that we tried to go back to this family and buy again the seed, but was not possible anymore because they didn't save it, and the second year they
Oh,
mixed everything up.
Yes.
So to save that line, we changed the name to make sure that was like was a reason for changing the name. This
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's you know what though. I see a lot of strains these days. They say, oh, 29, 30%, 33%, and I think that's absolutely crazy because years ago. I mean, I'm 39. I'm 39 years of age. When I was younger and I smoked in my teens. But when I was smoking in my teens, that would have been maybe 8, 9%, THC, which was fine. And I think 16 to 19%. If you go anything more than that, you're going to be too high.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I I agree.
yeah. I've got children. I have a job. I have to do things.
Yeah.
But so do you? I seen on your website you had a couple of hybrid strains on there. Is there anything in particular that out of like the heirloom hybrids that you like?
Hybrid. Yes, my website, you can go to check if you need. You read everything and you can contact me.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I've seen your prices. For anyone who is interested, they are very fair prices for what you're charging. Very very cheap. Um, yeah, anyone could afford it. Um, with so we've spoken about how you treat your soil. How do you like to treat your plants? Do you let them grow naturally? Thailand would have a lot of humidity. Do you have to do a lot of pruning?
Uh, we make the soil become rich every year.
Yeah,
Uh, you learn from the first year, second year already. You put the compost in right field. You put store, you put sheet of chicken and buffalo cow. You put a lot of the first year, second year you don't put a lot because this the soil become rich. You just take care a little bit. Don't
yeah,
make the job, because the soil already soft when you make.
yeah, yeah. But the actual with the plant, do you do a lot with the plant, or you let the plant grow?
I If some plant have problem, you have to take care. You have
Yeah,
to check every day.
yeah,
you check something like that. And if some plant they don't have food a lot, or they have some fly, some animal, you just take care
Yeah.
more than.
Yeah, I suppose that's good because a lot of people
I,
that they just grow in one crop.
I think I like to translate a little bit the answer of Prempavee.
Yeah,
She basically she defoliate or lightly pruning, following the problems of the plant to
yeah,
remove.
yeah, yeah,
But she at least this is how she developed last 2 season. She
yeah,
tried to make the young plants, so she grow everything in less than 5 months, and so mostly she doesn't prune, or she do something, but just to adjust. Every single plant have a different requirements.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
so there are maybe plants that is near to the trees, and then she need to be pruned on the side of the shadow. But another plant that is more in the middle of the field, she doesn't need. Um, Another plant is super happy and healthy, is going to be untouched until the end. One plant that shows some problem maybe is defoliated, or
yeah,
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 it's
yeah,
not.
yeah. That's
This
a
is
bit.
how she work.
That's
Yes,
the best way to do it too. Yeah.
if
Um.
you prune every plant, really big job for you,
Yeah.
for like
Yeah.
you go 100 plant or 200 plant in your field. If you prune every day, or not every day, you prune that time for you put in your right field, you lot time.
Yeah. That's great. So, do you find that there are? Do you find dealing with the weather in Thailand? Does that bring problems? I know in Australia we can get cool at the end of flower. A lot of people end up with botrytis, like bud rot, things like that. Is there any common sort of things that you've picked up with in the Thai, like dealing with Thai weather?
The weather of Thailand from north, Isan, or south not same, because uh the south have only hot and rain season, but in Isan we have hot, rain, and cold season. Also, Chiang Mai, or the north of Thailand, like a queen of Thailand, she support for grow kanchong
Yeah,
or hemp,
yeah,
for make a product of hemp. But here only THC high and good quality because about the weather.
yeah, yeah,
And yeah, because in Isan the day very hot, the night cold, and
and
the
that
winter
and that'd be
very hot.
perfect.
Yes, this perfect for THC.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think also bringing out color as well. You know, if you get those cold nights and warm days, you could bring out a lot of the in the leaf and the bud, all the purples and other colors as well. If it's
Yes.
in the genetics, yeah. And you've always been outdoor. In the future, do you think you would grow in greenhouse, experiment indoor, or you'll always be in the field?
In the future,
Yeah.
uh, yes. In the future, I want make only nursery for baby plant, small, not big, and we go outdoor organic after the baby plant strong enough, and we
Yeah.
bring outside and grow organic, outdoor
And
organic.
and you could always keep mother plants as well. You know, protect them
Yeah.
if you want to hold on to strains. Yeah, I suppose going indoor in Thailand, I'm not. I know there are a lot of people doing it, but it's to me it seems crazy. You have beautiful weather. Um, the air conditioning alone would be through the roof. Um, it would end up costing a whole lot of money. Um, okay, so what would you give other countries around the world, like Australia or Italy or New Zealand, any of the countries that haven't reached the point that Thailand has reached? Um, is there anything that you would change as far as how things work with it being legal?
I think we can teach people learn about gansha, open mind for everybody. Gansha is medicine, not a drug,
Yeah,
and we learn to use for medicine. This my my I want to tell people around the world like this.
yeah,
You learn everything about gansha and use for medicine, not for drug addict.
yeah. And a lot of people in Australia that smoke cannabis, they put tobacco with the cannabis, and it's yuck. I don't do that. But yeah, I think, look, at the end of the day, we're talking about something that's natural, that is from the earth, you know. And I think a lot of we've been living in a world where they've demonized it for a very long time now. But for a very long time, many, many years ago, it wasn't demonized in many parts of the world. I just think that, yeah, people need to have an open mind with it.
Maybe this I want to add. This not for the interview, but for the sake of the conversation, because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
am.
yeah. Come into the screen a little bit.
About the use of cannabis, like in our day they call it the recreational. I really hate this word because I disagree. I for in my opinion, every single use of the herb is somehow medicinal,
Yeah,
because is a psychoactive substance, and so is always doing something on you.
yeah,
Even and is usually something positive. And but what I was saying before is that even if you use cannabis as a drug, this is the safest drug you can use. Is
yeah,
if you use it for get just drunk and stone, and you compare with any other substance that is available to the humankind to get drunk and stone, cannabis is proven to be the safest that we have access to.
definitely.
When I speak about cannabis, also I always intend organic outdoors. I'm not a big fan of indoors, and I'm not a super big fan of the synthetic grown. If I come from a country where it's illegal and we smoke it, eventually anything that you can smoke, because
Yeah,
you have limited access. But here in Thailand, where is the plant have been finally freed, um, to smoke something that is not outdoor organic for me is uh, like smoke a cigarette. You can do it,
yeah,
but it's like no sense. You have access to something that is surely safe for your body,
yeah,
because
yeah, yeah,
that is the point of cannabis. You can, even if you exaggerate, even if you do the worst habit, still is not so harmful as any other substances. Later, of course, is much better to be like Prempavee, that you use only for medicine, only if you need. That is the top. But not all of us we have that situation
yeah.
where we want to be always perfect. Like, you know and
No,
so I think cannabis is a medicine, but I am against the medicalization of the plant. I am
Yeah,
against these doctors that pretend that everyone who use cannabis need their own prescription,
yeah,
because it doesn't correspond with the risks that the use um, involves. So you don't need a prescription to abuse the cannabis, because there is no danger to abuse the plant.
yeah.
You
I can get a Panadol, or no prescription. If I take too much Panadol, I'm dead. But
well,
cannabis, you know,
yeah,
you got to
but
do
of
all
course,
these things.
if you use for a specific treatment, you need the prescription of the doctor,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
in that case have to be dosed correctly. But generally, you can self medicate yourself without the help of any doctor. It's like if
I
it's organic
I
ganja.
I personally think that cannabis has its place. I think there are some other psychedelic drugs that have their place as well. Like mushrooms, um, DMT, ayahuasca, things like that. But that's up to the personal preference. I'm not going to tell everyone to go out and take ayahuasca. No way. And that's a very spiritual substance that you should not. Kids do not take for fun.
No, but
Yeah,
there is this idea that the people who live in a country where there is prohibitionism generally have that if become legal, everybody have to use it. But
yeah,
it
yeah,
looks
yeah,
like
yeah,
it
yeah,
looks like if will become
yeah,
illegal, everybody will start to use any kind of drugs. If they legalize drugs, everybody will become a drug addict. There is
yeah,
this strange believing, but actually, it's proven the opposite. The countries that have legalized it, they have a decrease of the use of any kind of substance, even the heavy drugs, like
yeah.
maybe the only exception to this rule are uh, tobacco, alcohol. These are maybe the only exception that after legalization the use has increased.
I think
But
I think for a normal person, if I gave you, your favorite, I don't know, your favorite sweet, and I said, here, you can have as much as you want. How much do you think you're going to have before you go? I think I'm going to relax now. You know, I think there'll be I think in the beginning, obviously in Thailand there would have been the novelty thing. A lot of people going out to buy cannabis because they could, but after a while you would see that, oh, okay, it's there, it's not going anywhere. Okay, people can relax.
the for the tourist was true, but for the locals, I personally have seen many people that I know there was smokers when was prohibited, and
Yeah,
they quit. They totally have quit to smoke after legalization, and
yeah.
we cannot really explain why is that is happened, but but I will say many they use there was smoking because it was illegal more than
Yeah,
the smoking itself, and
and
especially the young. The
and
young are much more attracted when it's forbidden.
oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Actually, while I'm talking to the both of you, how did you two meet?
Mhm. Ma-
How we met with
Yeah, yeah,
Prempavee.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
because him come him want go to house of the master of him because him die already 2 years. Him just come to
I was
Tibet for visit this house of the master, but airplane stop in Thailand. and and I go to travel and I meet him on the
we just exchanged telephone number,
yeah,
and
yeah.
the first time we met, and we have been chatting on WhatsApp for about 1 year. Then I decided to go back and
no
Yeah,
lie.
line. Okay,
The
line,
first
not
time
WhatsApp.
we have
yeah,
It's the
yeah,
same. It's like WhatsApp. It's like WhatsApp.
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah. Oh, that's cool. And so, do you? So, I noticed online you had a pizza oven. Is that the
Yes.
only pizza oven in Thailand?
In Thailand, we have like Pizza Hut and the Pizza Hut.
That's not pizza.
Uh, ev- every province we have like this, but
Yeah,
if big city like Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Pattaya, Phuket, they have pizza different from another small province.
I
And then
seen.
this
Oh, sorry, go.
first time, first time in our village have real pizza from Italy.
Yeah, I looked at it and I said, "This is a real pizza." When you put the picture online, what was it, bocconcini and tomato and everything? Is the actually a completely unrelated topic. When you with your vegetables and everything like that, because I used to be a chef. I used to cook Italian food, and are the vegetables in Thailand different to the vegetables in Italy?
Yeah, different. Like for example,
Yeah.
basil from Italy and Thai not same. From Thai taste
Oh, yeah.
strong smell.
We have Thai basil here. Yeah,
We eat for medicine because Thai people like to eat noodle Thai,
yeah.
you know.
It's good in
Also
to drink as well.
also noodle from Chinese we mix now noodle become Thai. And when you eat too much inside your stomach are not good, and we eat this basil Thai
Yeah,
we
yeah,
call
yeah.
this
But,
horapa we eat for medicine for me.
oh, I thought that was amazing when I seen the pizza oven. All right, so I have two daughters. One is very young, one is two, and one is 17. What advice would you give young women that are trying to, the cannabis industry is a lot of men. And
Yeah.
what advice would you give women that are trying to start in an industry that are mostly men?
1 year, maybe 2 year ago, somebody young lady asked to me how I can learn about Kancha. I say, come here. You can learn from me, from my farm. I tell them like this.
That's good. And do you find,
Then I think also sorry, because I
yeah,
know her. She say something, but she think another thing. I think she want to say that her advice. Tell me if I'm wrong. Her advice is to go to learn from somebody experienced.
yeah,
That be.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
yeah,
But because he's not saying about you, he's saying if you want to if there is one girl
Mm.
in America, okay, that want to become a ganja farmer,
Ah.
and she asks you what I can do to become a good ganja farmer.
Mm.
What you say to her?
I tell them come to learn with
yeah,
me in my farm, you know.
Okay,
yeah,
but if they
Or
cannot come here,
if you cannot come here, you can
yeah.
learn from my video something. And if you don't understand something, you can contact me and ask me.
okay.
That's good. No, and I'll what else could I? Oh, why don't you tell people? So I looked it up. I know about it, but a lot of people online might not know about it. The first Ganja Cup. Did you want to tell people about that?
Uh, for first Gansha Cup, we want to make our community, Gansha people, learn and share everything together and help each other, you know. Also, we want found the market for small farmer.
Yeah, yeah. And I think, do you find that a lot of the farmers um, support each other in Thailand?
Yes,
That's
in
good.
Phupan we have in Phupan, and some area they stop now because not easy to make money from Thailand rate.
Yeah,
And now only small, maybe in Phon Sawan have only 5 farm, but only 2 farm, can make money, but third and fourth and five not easy to make money.
yeah.
And also in Phupan area, now before I ask them how many people grow gansha, they say this year small people grow gansha, but they try to learn and make good quality and also trimming, this year.
I think it's the same all over the world. Everywhere where cannabis is legalized,
Mhm.
everybody runs to grow, and then it creates a, I don't know how to explain it, like a hostile market, and it's very hard for the farmer. I've always I've loved places like Humboldt County in America, and a lot of those famous farms are closing down because they can't compete with the market and the demand.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's hard, and I'd imagine that the average Thai farmer who's growing rice or vegetables, they they don't have a lot of money in the bank. If something goes wrong, they're in big trouble. Um, yeah. Is there anything that you've got coming up that you'd like to let people know about?
I want to do some products like put my logo, the clothes, something like this from gansha or from hemp.
Yep, yep.
Also, this now have war. We have problem about oil,
Okay.
gasoline. Maybe we can try to make from gansha. You know.
Yeah, I seen an interesting guy in America recently. He was making gasoline out of plastic waste. He was taking all the waste that they throw out and making extracting petrol out of it. But there's other. I'm sure it could actually be done because there's a professor in. I
No, no,
want to.
I want to interrupt because
Ah,
the, it's not the same to transform plastic in gasoline. That is a very it make a lot of pollution that process and to burning that petrol. Um, make oil with the cannabis seed is definitely possible and was
a
one
lot
of the reasons
cleaner.
cannabis has become illegal. Is is definitely possible, easy. You can even learn from YouTube. It's quite easy process. The problem is to make large scale with the industry. That is the problem.
Yeah, and I think there's a professor. I think he's in Denmark. He studies algae, and he's made kerosene, gasoline, diesel out of algae. So I'm sure if you can do it with algae, you can do it with hemp.
No,
Uh,
it's like you see is all these other oils are alternative to the hemp oil. The hemp
yeah,
oil can be like a main product. It's like bigger than corn.
yeah, yeah,
In
yeah,
Brazil is run, I think 60 or 70% is biodiesel. Is
yeah,
they don't buy from Saudi Arabia or like this. But to make they make with corn. But corn for make corn they cut a large portion of forest and they use a lot of pesticide.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
The cannabis you can grow basically organic, very easy everywhere.
yeah,
This is exactly why they don't like it, because everybody can have access. But the algae and anything else, these are small things that compared with cannabis if developed industrial way.
Yeah, I remember when I did what did I did a little bit of chemistry a while ago, and then when I studied organic chemistry, when I realized that okay, what terpenes are aromatic compounds, and aromatic compounds, uh, terpenes are in the same family as crude oil. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. So it's very much doable. Um, we could literally fuel vehicles, house people, clothe people, medicate people off the same plant.
Yes, and then you can produce the oil, the diesel with the oil, but you can produce ethanol also with the pyrolytic reaction of the whole plant,
Yeah,
and so you can have the gasoline made with ethanol
yeah,
mm, from cannabis. But they don't want to do because at the moment they hold the world with the excuse of the petrol.
yeah.
Is
Exactly, exactly.
that
It's a,
is
it's a
the truth.
scary, scary time we live in at the moment, I think. But okay. So is there so you said you wanted to make on your website? I seen you had bags that you made and other things. Is that made of hemp?
No.
Yeah, the bag, yes.
Some back, not because we have to design. The bag like for you go to the market, really easy that from him.
Ah, okay, cool, cool.
For for travel, we don't use hem this from another thing.
Yeah, yeah. I keep getting distracted by that really big bag of weed behind you. How big is that bag? Oh, oh my gosh. What is that like how many kilo?
Yeah, but for
4 or 5
Don't
around.
don't ask me how I knew that. But look,
Maybe 4.
I yeah, like I told you before, Prempavee, I want to come to Thailand. I want to record. Oh, beautiful.
This from my farm. I take out the leaf.
Yep, yep, yep.
This flower.
And how long do you dry them outdoors? Like, do you just cover them up or?
Yeah, I have 2 room. I have earth house,
Yeah.
1 room, and air condition room.
Ah, good.
I
So it can dehumidify.
I
Yeah,
die inside, and when we trimming finish everything, we put in air condition room.
yeah.
Every everything in air condition room after trimming.
I spoke to Sebastian Good a couple of weeks ago, and what we were talking about is so true. Anybody can grow cannabis. Anybody, but when you're harvesting, drying, and curing, very important. Uh, you can have the best product, and if you just harvest it wrong or dry it wrong, horrible. Um, but yeah, I look forward to visiting Thailand in January. Hopefully, I get to see the both of you. And yeah, I just love to have a look around your farm, show the people what we're talking about. Um, I have spoken to a couple of other farms in Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai, and
Yeah.
an indoor facility in Bangkok. I will see the indoor facility, but to be honest, if you've seen one, you've seen all of them. Um, there's not that much to innovation. Um, but yeah, it's been absolute pleasure talking to you guys. And yeah, is there anything you'd like to talk about before we leave?
I like to say that if you visit this area of northeast Thailand, that is I like to point out that is different from Chiang Rai, Chiang Mai, even the south. That even in the modern day they have a very good growers and very good farms, very professional. But here you can visit the traditional farmers quite easy.
That's what I
Because
want.
they are almost everywhere. Here is like we have thousands of traditional farmers. Is probably one of the last areas in the world where that there are so many landrace farmers that they are growing open air, and that is the precious of this specific area that you don't really find in other places. They probably have also traditional farmers everywhere, but here is like literally almost everybody is you know is like really a lot of
Ev-
people here.
everybody in Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai, and even in Bangkok, I explained to them. They said, "Oh, we've got this new thing and that new thing," and I said, "No, no, no. I don't want to see new. I want to see traditional." They all said, "Go to your village." Everyone in Thailand said, "Go to your village." So Nakhon Phanom, they all said, "You have to go visit. You have to go." Um,
Yeah.
if when I do see you guys in January, um, I'd love to. If you know any other people in the area, I'd love to go see them. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, January is a good month.
Yes.
Is the perfect month for visit the farms
Full
because
boom.
it's full bloom and they are not it's not exactly harvest time, so the farmer are not that stressed. They can follow you up with you. It's
Yeah,
just a little bit before harvest time, so it's perfect. January is a very good month for visit the area. And the landrace farmer, especially the one in the mountain, actually they are harvesting in January, so they do a little bit before. So it's the perfect moment to visit.
yeah, that's great. All
Also, the
right.
Strain Hunter, when we made that documentary, it was end of January, you know?
Before my birthday.
Yeah, end of January. It was also filmed the Strain Hunter
Day
Thailand episode.
day
And
20.
and I think I was speaking to you the other day, Prempavee. You were saying that you have your home, your farm, and your dispensary all in the one place.
Yes. But
Perfect.
my house far from my farm, maybe around 300 meters. And my farm, now I stay in my farm because we have a lot the job a lot here have to do, and then we stay here. We don't stay in a big house in our village, you know.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
stay
yeah.
on farm.
All right. Well, I'm definitely I'm excited about coming to Thailand. So I think I'm going to be spending more time in your guys' village than Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai, to be honest. But there's a couple guys I've been talking to in Chiang Mai. Um, but
Surely you can find very good people there too.
Yeah.
Don't misunderstand.
no, no, no,
You,
no, no. But a lot of them are greenhouse facilities
yes.
that I've spoken to anyway. So none of them are open field. Completely natural, which is that's what I'm looking for. I haven't spoken to anyone in the south. I'm not sure if there is many farms in the south. But yeah,
The south have the famous problem of the humidity. So you will find the
uh,
small scale growers. Like there are some good growers that they do like 50 plant, 30 plant in the terrace. And
yeah,
some of them they're very skilled and you can find a very nice sinsemilla made by them also with landraces. There
yeah,
are also some landrace typical from the south, especially some island. like Koh Chang, or there are some some area that are famous also for that. But
Also Koto.
yeah, also Koh Tao.
Yeah,
But the Isan is like where the big production happens, especially during now. Probably the big production is more Chiang Mai in terms of numbers, but historically, uh, the Thai stick, the famous Thai stick, was
yeah,
produced. Uh, Maybe 80% of the whole production of Thai stick was coming from this area
yeah. And there was
in the
one.
60s and the 70s. And you find this in all the books that are from somebody who has experienced it at that times. And yeah, and
And
also you can find local people that can tell the stories.
who was that man that? I think you visited him, Prempavee. Oh, he was on an island, and in the
KD.
KD. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. He looks like a bit of a character.
In Koto. You have farm.
Yeah. And is that in the south as well, or is that more central?
KD is in the south. KD also is a key personality of the cannabis legalization in Thailand because he's a doctor
Uh-huh.
and he's a traditional doctor. And when the ganja was illegal, he was growing in his house and was giving for free to the people.
That's
And
amazing.
is one of the responsible of the legalization, one of the really put a lot of energy to make the legalization in Thailand. So he's definitely a, a legend of the cannabis in Thailand. But
Yeah.
his grow during prohibitionism was probably something quite big, but now is it's not that big. It's not a very big farm. It's a home grower. It's a craft grower. Super
Yeah.
interesting. Suggested, and yeah, but yes, here you have like a big farm. They have fields with.
Thank you, Prempavee, and thank you, Lorenzo, for assisting. Um, I look forward to seeing you guys in January. If there's anywhere else in Thailand that you guys can think of, you're more than welcome to come with me.
Yeah,
Um,
Koh because
let's
Koh
go.
is a very good island too, and very nice seaside. Is a fantastic place to be.
Yeah,
So so maybe why not?
yeah. Sure. Um, yeah, thanks so much for taking the time, and it must be hard for you trying to understand everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
When I met Prempavee 7 years ago now, she don't speak almost a word in English.
Not easy.
Yeah.
Now she speak.
That time we speak like a bird language. Bird.
I think the more famous that you become, I think the more English you have to learn quickly.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. And yeah, I look forward to meeting the both of you in January.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank